Ladies and gentlemen, this is the American Music Fan coming at you with my third of 4 music box set unboxings. This time of the Led Zeppelin Definitive Collection box set. This is a Japan-made box set released in 2008. It's the most recent box set I've bought at least. This is the little outer leaflet thing. It says, this box set contains mini LP replica CDs of the following albums, which is Led Zeppelin through Coda. And it's a beautiful set. I'll read this little plastic thing here on the plastic. I saved it so I could read it. Definitive LP collection of mini LP replicas, limited edition box set featuring all 10 Led Zeppelin albums with replica artwork of the original UK LP sleeves. The special features are the box set includes 5 alternate sleeves for In Through the Outdoor, plus the original orange UK ink for Led Zeppelin 1. Alright, so to get into this, you just have to slide that off. Here's the box one more time. One more time. Pretty sturdy box. Good protection. So originally, when you open this, the CDs all come in these little plastic bags. They are really easily ripped, and I just find them really inconvenient. So I took all mine off. My albums. Except the alternate covers. Alright, so first obviously we have Led Zeppelin 1. Good album, great album. I just love, like, the first thing you hear when you put it in is bum bum. And another thing, if you don't want those little Asian bands on there, you just take them off. It's pretty easy. You just take them off. Sometimes it can be a pain to put them back on, but just in case, all the unboxings I've ever heard of this, for this set, never showed that you can take them off. But I like that you can take them off because I can imagine how some people might not like them. So, there's Led Zeppelin 1. Oh yeah, here, the disc. All the discs come in some kind of outer paper sleeve and then in these little plastic bags. And this CD looks like the original Atlantic. So yeah, they really took their time on this set. This is not rushed. This is... I heard Jimmy Page is remastering the Led Zeppelin albums again, but this is the box that people are going to still buy. Alright, here's Led Zeppelin 2. Another classic album, of course. Here's the gatefold. Led Zeppelin has got to be my favorite hard rock band of all time. I just think that they are the most talented. Oh, and for these ones, you just slide them off from here. So you see, you just kind of slide it off the side there. Here's Led Zeppelin 2. Next, which is really cool, this is an example of how much time they put into the packaging of this. Well, I'll just show you the overall first. Back. And the inside. Okay, this one, I don't know if I can do it for the camera. I don't know. I can't really do it from this angle, but if you can see, there's these little, here, there's these little circles in here, and just like the original LP, there's a little wheel that you can spin to make the pictures change on these little circles, which is awesome. The packaging for the CDs for both Led Zeppelin 2 and 3 is the same as Led Zeppelin 1. So yeah, that's really cool that they included that. I think the fact that they took their time so much with this set. I don't know, this is just so much worth the money. And I got it for cheap. I got mine for, I think, $100 or something direct from Amazon. Here is the Untitled Album. Led Zeppelin 4, Zo-So, 4 Symbols, whatever you want to call it, here it is. Another really good album. This obviously has, like, Stairway to Heaven and Black Dog, Rock and Roll. And this one, the sleeve looks a little bit different. Let me get it out here. Just like the original LP, you get the track list on one side and the lyrics to Stairway to Heaven on the other. And this nice cardboard. These CDs will probably never be damaged because of all the protection it has for them. Yeah. This is definitely a set that you want to keep, you know, safe, because if you leave these on your car floor or something, or like you just kind of throw your CDs around if you're a person who does that, don't do it with this, because this is CDs seem pretty fragile. Here is my second favorite Led Zeppelin album, right next to Led Zeppelin 3 as my favorite. Just like the LP, it has a little paper sleeve band, a little paper band on here. Hang on, here's the gatefold. Of course, this album has, like, the song remains the same, which has to be my favorite Led Zeppelin song. I just love the guitar work to that. Here's the sleeve for the disc. Right. And to get to the disc, you kind of have to, you have to take that little paper thing off a little bit. Not all the way, but just a little bit. If you haven't watched my Pink Floyd and Beatles box set reviews, I would recommend doing that. I will be doing, after I review my last box set, I will be doing reviews of all the Beatles, Pink Floyd, and Led Zeppelin CDs. And then I will be going into the rest of my music and some movies. So, next we have Physical Graffiti. And this is another example of how great the set is. They actually cut out all of the little cutouts from the actual LP. For this one, to get to the CDs, you have to take the little Asian thing off. This one is packaged really, so as you can see, they cut out everything. And then this is the little thing that these are the pictures right here. And then you get the sleeves here, double album. And the CDs just come in the bags here in this album. This album was pretty good. Oh, and now the discs have that design on them now. The Led Zeppelin design. Sorry if this video is going to drag on just a little bit because I have to make sure that this set stays really well and in its best interest. Okay. Now we get into that portion of Led Zeppelin where, they're okay, I guess. Here is Presence. And, you know, this album, I didn't like it that much, but I thought it was still pretty good. I thought, you know, I mean, they could have done better, but there are still some good ones on here. The only problem is, I don't know enough about Led Zeppelin to really go in depth on these albums right now. I'll have to listen to them again before I get to the reviews, but I won't probably be getting to those reviews for a long time. Alright, now the one thing that this set includes that the 1990s box set doesn't is the song remains the same. The soundtrack to the film, it's live and it's great. Obviously with keeping with the mini LP replica packaging. Now this actually does not have the same song list. There's a few songs added to the this edition of the song remains the same. And then for this one, the CDs come in just these black sleeves. So it's a great live album. It has to be in my top 5 great live albums of all time. Also in my top 5 greatest live albums would be Wings Over America, Pulse, obviously that one, and James Taylor live. Next we have In Through the Outdoor, which, you know what? A lot of people are telling me that this album was crap. I didn't mind it. There are some good ones on here. Of course, with the original paper bag thing. This paper bag thing, though, it's a nuisance because you have to take the little band off. And that's not the problem. It's just that it's so much work to get it back on. You have to wiggle and fiddle with it. Alright. Here is the first cover. There's 5 other covers, but I'll just review those after I'm done. This sleeve, I didn't do it, but I do know that the colors, if you put water on it, the colors will come out if you dare to do that. I personally will not do that because I think that that would probably ruin it somehow or another, and I don't want to mess up on it and ruin my CD and be really mad. Because you can't buy these albums individually in this packaging. I'd have to buy the whole box again. Here's Coda, which I hate. Everybody hates Coda. I mean, if you like Coda, that's fine, but I mean, obviously there's no problem there. Everybody has their own opinion. But I mean, I just personally do not like this CD. After John Bonham died, this is like if the Beatles' Past Masters was awful. There's the sleeve to Coda. Okay, now that is the last of the albums, but I will show you the little sleeves, or the extras covers to these albums. Alright, so here are the song remains the same, the In Through the Outdoor ones. I haven't done anything with these really, but kind of neat that they included them, I guess. And here is the Led Zeppelin 1 orange ink variant. And yeah, that's the box set. I mean, this set is gorgeous, and the CDs sound spectacular. Compared to the 1990s masters of these CDs, this is much better. Excuse me. Some people are talking about how there's two versions of this set. I just got the one that you buy from Amazon. Amazon sells, and